Hey guys, today I just wanted to sit down and do a quick little Q&A for all of you just to show you how much I appreciate you and love you and I'm so grateful for you and yeah, so time to answer some of your questions. Let's start with numero uno. Did you go to MIT? Yes, I did indeed go to MIT. I am a nerd, so I went to nerd school. I just graduated on June 9th, so now I am done. I am done with college and it's crazy. Feel like a real adult now and it's kind of terrifying. What are you majoring in? Well, I did just graduate, so technically I'm not majoring in anything right now, but I did major in digital media writing and it was supposed to be like coding based. So for example, like one of the intro classes, the first project was writing like a poetry generator and it was like coding. I don't know anything about coding, like at all. And B, I don't like coding. I don't want to code. Like it'd be cool to know how to code, but that's not what I want to spend my time doing. So no one had actually majored in digital media writing in like 5 years, so all of the like required classes were super out of date and they didn't even offer like 2 out of the required 5 classes. So I went to my advisor and I was like, hey, you know, video is a form of digital media and I want to do the video. Can I do that instead of the coding? And she was like, yeah, like that's so cool that you want to like take the major in your own direction. So basically I took a bunch of video and writing classes and got my degree in digital media writing. What is your ultimate goal? This is a very complicated question because there are lots of things that I have goals for. You know, one of my goals is to live a very long and healthy life free of as much disease and injury as possible, which is why I live the healthy lifestyle that I live. But I feel like this is probably more oriented to like career goals, so I'm gonna answer that question. My life dream right now would be to be a screenwriter, producer. Don't know how practical that is, and this could change as I explore the world of film a little bit more. But currently, right now, I've been taking a lot of work in LA, working on sets and in production offices as a production assistant. So that is why I've been bouncing back and forth in all of my videos and why it's been very difficult for me lately to maintain a regular schedule. A lot of people have been asking me like, what's your workout schedule like, blah, blah, blah. It's like right now, I don't have a workout schedule because I don't have a work schedule and I don't have a life schedule. And sometimes on set, I work 15, 16-hour days with like an hour to an hour and a half of driving on either side of that. So I do not have time to work out and I don't have the physical capacity to work out. What program are you doing for your personal training license? I am currently doing the ACE program, and this is why there's been some confusion about whether or not I'm still in school and still studying, because I have been doing a lot of studying, but it's for my personal training certification that's completely separated from school. So like my school education had nothing to do with fitness or nutrition or anything. Hopefully I'll be taking that test in the next like month or 2, so I will theoretically be a certified personal trainer pretty soon. What made you want to be a personal trainer? Honestly, not gonna lie, about 50% of my motivation for buying the like program was to just learn all of the information for myself so that I could be confident in what I'm doing with my own body and how I'm treating it, to make sure that like I stay healthy and I can live a long, healthy, happy life, etc., and get maximal gains. That, yeah, I wanted the gains. But also, like, I am very passionate about health and fitness in general, and I really want to be able to educate other people to the best of my abilities. Like, when I started working out, my body started changing, and I had friends asking me, like, oh my god, what are you doing? I wanted to be able to answer these questions in a way that I knew was right, rather than just what worked for my body. Because what works for my body might not work for my friend's body, or my other friend's body, or for your body. So I wanted to have as much information as possible so that I could help people. And I really love making sure that everyone has the knowledge and the information to be able to make decisions for themselves. Because one of the biggest reasons why Americans especially are extremely overweight and suffering from a lot of health issues is just a lack of information and a lack of education. Like, people still believe that eating fat will make you fat and you should eat low-fat products, even though all the fat has just been replaced with sugar and now it's probably even worse for you. There's so many issues with the health and fitness industry and with myths about working out and nutrition and stuff, and you know, if I can make a difference for like 50 people in my career as a personal trainer, that would be fantastic to me, and that just really excites me. You know, continuing with this channel, I really believe that if you're someone on the internet who is giving advice to a bunch of people about health and fitness, you should like be educated specifically on that topic. And, you know, maybe not necessarily a certification in personal training, but like if you don't have formal education in the subject, it's really easy to be misinformed by studies and stuff on the internet. And I'm gonna make a video about this in the future. But yeah, I don't want to sit here in front of the camera in front of you guys and talk about a bunch of stuff that I don't actually have an education in and training in, because that feels a little bit weird to me. So, 3 big reasons why I want my personal training certification. I hope that answers your question. How old are you besides working out? What is something you love? And how did you start your fitness journey? This is 3 questions in one. You cheated, but I'm gonna answer them all really quickly. I am 22 years old. Besides working out, what's something you love? It's what I talked about before, film. I love storytelling, I love the creative process and the whole like puzzling together of things that goes into that entire process. And yeah, that's what I want to do with my life. And how did you start your fitness journey? I've always been vaguely a fit, healthy person. Like in 6th grade, I was dubbed the push-up queen, because I could do lots of push-ups and beat all the boys at push-ups. That was my like proudest moment in middle school. And you know, I kind of tried to make healthy decisions, but I also ate like a lot of sugar and stuff, and I never like committed myself to a healthy lifestyle until like a year and a half ago. I was binge watching Naomi Smart on YouTube during finals week, and just the way she talked about health and fitness inspired me so much, and the way she treated her body and tried to take care of her body made me think, oh, you know, like I should love my body too and take steps to make sure that I'm treating it like I love it. Gradually, I started doing more research, watching a lot more fitness YouTubers and stuff, and just gathering information slowly. And as I was gathering information, I started to make small changes, and then eventually, I don't really know what exactly inspired me to do this, but I was like, I want to start lifting. So I took a weightlifting for beginners PE class at school, and I learned how to throw some weights around, and I started doing that probably about a year ago. And yeah, since then I've just gradually become more and more healthy and attempted to be more and more fit, and I've dedicated a lot more of my life to making sure that I'm taking care of my body as well as I can. And you know, I'm still very much on my fitness journey. I haven't reached a point where I think, okay, yeah, like this is exactly where I want to be for the rest of my life. That's one of the big reasons that I wanted to start this YouTube channel was, you know, now that I have a baseline, like I know how to feed myself and I understand how to like lift and how to go about being fit. I really want to figure out what works best for me personally, so I still plan on doing an elimination diet sometime soon when my schedule calms down a little bit and I can like actually keep track of my meals. And I really want to try a bunch of different styles of training, a few different programs, and just see what works for me. What made you decide to start doing YouTube videos? I actually started YouTube right before going to college, so just over 4 years ago. I believe it was like August 2013. I started a different channel. It was called This Is Not a Marissa. It's still up if you want to go check out my videos. It's actually linked in the like sidebar of my main channel page. And I started that because I've been into YouTube since like 2007, 2008. Was super into all the vloggers, vlogging culture. Then I went to VidCon the summer before my sophomore year, and it just inspired me so much more, and I met so many of the people that I've been watching forever, and I was like, you know what, I really want to be a part of this more than just a passive viewer. So I started making my own videos. They were really horrible at the beginning. So all the people that have commented on these videos saying, oh my god, you're such a natural on camera. No. This is 4 years of practice on camera. This is just a new channel. And then I have another question. What inspired you to start this channel? So I'm glad I have both, because now I can talk about both. So I started this channel just because, you know, I was at a certain point in my fitness journey, like I said, where I had established a baseline and I wanted to start expanding. And I think I had kind of lost my passion for my previous channel, but I still loved YouTube and I wanted to start something new. And this is something that I'm so passionate about by itself that I feel like I can just make YouTube video after YouTube video and I won't get bored, and I'll always have stuff to talk about. And I'm really excited to share what I've learned so far and to share my own journey with everybody else, just so that you can see what other people are going through. You know, I'm a very regular person. I'm not a fitness YouTuber in the sense that I make my living as a fitness YouTuber, so I don't have like all the time in the world to go work out. And you know, I have other goals and other aspirations besides fitness. So, you know, I think just having this perspective shared on YouTube is important. And I don't know, I guess I couldn't quit YouTube. Couldn't quit it. And I love it, and I love fitness, so here we are. What is your watch, and is it a fitness one? I'm actually not wearing my watch today, I just have 3 hair ties. I don't know why I have 3 hair ties, they're quite tight. Should probably take those off. I usually wear a Withings Go activity tracker. I'm not entirely sure what it's called, but it is Withings Go. I won it for free in an Instagram contest from MIT Recreation Fitness, whatever. And honestly, I probably would not buy it for myself, but it is kind of fun to wear around. So what it does is it tracks steps. So on the face of the watch, you just see like tick marks, and when it completes a full circle, that's 10,000 steps. And it also tracks sleep. Personally, I'm not a huge fan of fitness watches, although to be fair, I haven't had one that tracks more than steps and sleep, so who knows? Maybe if I had an Apple Watch or whatever people are getting nowadays, I would like it. But like, I haven't found the tracking of steps and sleep to be at all helpful to me in terms of like increasing my level of fitness. And the heart rate measurement, that's probably the biggest thing that would be really cool to have, but translating that to the calorie burn is not going to be accurate, like, at all. Like, I would not trust what my fitness watch is telling me, especially if you watch my video about like the worst way to lose weight and how if you consistently do the same cardio, you burn fewer and fewer calories. Your fitness watch is not going to tell you you're burning fewer and fewer calories. They're good because they're consistent, so you can see like if you put in more physical effort in a certain day versus another day, or like if you are constantly increasing your effort, that will be reflected in the numbers. It's just that the numbers aren't necessarily accurate. It's like those scales that measure body fat percentage. I love those because they're consistent and they will tell you if your body fat percentage is going up or down, but the number itself is not necessarily 100% accurate. Does that make sense? I kind of just rambled about that. That was just about my watch, and I kind of rambled about fitness trackers, but hopefully that was helpful for someone. What is the nerdiest thing about you? I did name my channel Misfit and Nerdy for a reason. I think the nerdiest thing about me is the fact that I just really love to learn. Like I said, that was one of my biggest reasons that I spent a ton of money to get my personal training certification, is because I wanted to learn more, and I love being surrounded by people who are extremely intelligent, who I'm constantly learning from. If I could be in school forever and not have to pay for it, I totally would. We're gonna end this Q&A on a super fun question. What Hogwarts house would you be in and why? If I'm being 100% honest with myself, it would probably be Ravenclaw, because, you know, I'm a nerd. For the longest time, I was convinced I would be in Gryffindor, probably just because I wanted to be like Harry and Hermione and Ron, and I was like, I want to be in Gryffindor. But when I did the Pottermore test, I did actually get Gryffindor. So, who knows? That's all the questions I have time for today. I have to pack and eat dinner and drive back to LA tonight because I'm working in LA as a production assistant in an office Monday and Tuesday. Then hopefully I'll be able to come home for a while, but I don't know. I might get more work. Who knows? I don't have a consistent schedule. Thank you so much to everyone who left a question, and thank you to all of you who are here watching my videos. I appreciate you so much. Please hit the thumbs up button if you liked the video. Please share it with people who might like it. I don't know what I'm doing. This is me sharing the video. Subscribe for more videos to follow me on my new fitness journey, and I will see you guys when I get a chance to make a new video. Bye.